Okay, so here we go.
Hans Joachim Schellnhuber has provided advice on climate change issues to many politicians around the globe. Schellnhuber and Rosina Bierbaum are influential scientists, and when they have something to say, the world listens. But for Schellnhuber, it's not the public exposure he's interested in. He's received multiple awards for his scientific work, but he doesn't need to be the center of attention. Together, he and Bierbaum have carried out several studies for the United Nations.
Tremendous pleasure for me to welcome here my friend Rosina Bierbaum from the United States. And
Schellnhuber is worried about how global climate policy is shaping up.
Because we probably can't get a handle on the problem, we act as if it doesn't exist. You feel that everywhere. It's not just a media story. You sense it with the policymakers, in politics, in the economy, everywhere.
Schellnhuber initiated a symposium last year where 60 Nobel Prize winners called on world leaders to adopt a global climate pact. Nonetheless, scientists know their limits. Politicians want to hear answers, especially about what lies ahead. But scientists aren't fortune tellers.
We have unparalleled scientific and technical capacities. There's no comparison to 50 or 500 years ago. The potential is there, and we could more or less ensure that nobody would have to fall off the train of prosperity to do it. On the contrary, more people could jump on. There would have to be a mutual will.
Schellnhuber heads for the Climate Impact Research Institute in Potsdam, outside Berlin. Other well-known scientists also work in the same complex, where experiments to test Einstein's theory of relativity once took place. Today, Schellnhuber is advocating for a radical energy transformation, or put another way, for a new kind of industrial revolution. The scientist spent years studying in the US and Britain, and Schellnhuber can count on his broad network of contacts. He finds it important to give working relationships a personal touch. He says climate change is real, and that we have to adapt to prevent more serious consequences. He likens the gravity of international climate talks to the negotiations that led to the end of the Cold War. Except now, time is even more essential. Schellnhuber earned his doctorate in theoretical physics. He hadn't planned to study climate change. But 30 years ago, he started examining chaos theory, the idea that complex systems affect one another. And as far as systems go, the scientist insists that the climate is among the most complicated.
I started talking with geologists, coastal researchers and biologists, and then the climate topic slowly started getting more interesting. Through environmental systems like cloud formation, it slowly started becoming an issue. And so I just slid down the path of scientific curiosity, got lost in the topic and never got out.
Schellnhuber gives about 50 lectures each year around the world. Years ago, he started promoting the idea that the world should limit global warming to 2 degrees Celsius in order to prevent catastrophic effects. Many criticized him and said he was sparking unnecessary panic. But Schellnhuber is convinced that a world 5 or 6 degrees warmer might not be able to support the growing global population.